Yeah, g'day one Aussie Shooter back here again, and I'm really sorry that I've taken such a long break in between making videos. But my God, the overload on news, just locally and all around the world, there's just so many things to talk about, both issues of freedom and other interesting global political issues as well. So I've been keeping a close eye on that, and also been very busy with Jason, obviously doing the Straight Shooting podcast. Which has been really good actually, and we've received some positive feedback from you guys, so well done. Thank you for that feedback, and please continue to listen, and please let others know about the Straight Shooting podcast and about the Australian Hunting podcast, so we can spread the word and get more listeners on board. So yeah, okay, well, one of the things I really wanted to comment about is the WA election. It's one of the reasons why I haven't made a video yet, even though there's so many things to talk about. Is I've been eagerly awaiting the results of the WA election for the Senate, the federal Senate election. This is a rerun election, obviously, as you guys know, and once again the same sort of faces showed up, but this time the sports party guy didn't get a vote, and shooters and fishers don't look like they're going to get a vote. Neither is LDP or any other pro-gun party like Family First or anything like that, which is unfortunate. I think it's quite unfortunate, to the detriment, I guess, of the shooting community, that the LDP and shooters and fishers, I don't believe they were able to combine their votes for whatever reason. I think these two parties constantly do a disservice to shooters because of their infighting. And to be perfectly honest, it's a real shame that the protest vote went largely to Palmer and the Greens. Labor recorded a massive drop in votes. Liberals, I think, are going to get the same amount of votes, but Labor recorded a massive drop, and all those votes went to Palmer and the Greens. And I just don't know what people in Western Australia are thinking, to be quite honest. How the swing would go towards the Greens, considering Western Australia is a state that heavily depends on mining. Why on earth would you give your vote to the Greens? It's beyond me, but somehow people did, and well, it's not a good sign for the country. It's really not a good sign for the country. It means there's still a lot of socialists / communists out there that believe that the world and Australia somehow owes them a living, and it's sad, but well, what can you do? We're stuck with it. However, there is one bright light at the end of the tunnel, and that is that David Leyonhjelm and Bob Day, they are the hopes of the side, I guess, at the federal level. They will be championing gun rights and just basically championing freedom and libertarian views, I guess, at the federal level. And they, along with Clive Palmer, will have the balance of power. So if Tony Abbott wants to get some crucial legislation through, he's going to have to go through mainly Palmer and Liberal Democrats and Family First. Now, the other flip side of that as well is that, unfortunately, if Tony Abbott wants to make our firearm laws even more draconian than what they currently are, which I certainly hope they won't, I certainly hope they will not want to stir up that hornet's nest again, they will be able to easily do so with the help of the Greens and possibly even Labor. So that's the bad side of it, guys, in terms of how we stand at a federal level. Okay, so I'll be closely keeping an eye on that, and in the meantime, everyone, stay tuned. I'll have some more videos soon. I do apologise for not making a video for a long time, but like I said, there's plenty of issues going on everywhere, and I'm trying to just digest as many of those issues as I possibly can, and also working very closely with Jason on the next Straight Shooting podcast. So anyway, guys, Aussie Shooter, always fighting for your rights and freedoms. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.